Guys, today I'm doing a linear search in the C language, and I have my main and those two libraries set up for me. I'm using code blocks as my IDE, and I like it so far. It's comfortable to work, comfortable environment to work in. So I'm using the array, not dynamically allocated, but just an array of size of 5 to make our life easier, because I'm trying to make this project as easy as I can, and I'm a slow typer. You're welcome to skip through the video, and here I initialize the array size of 5. I call my array ARR, just R, and I put inside of size the value of size, which is 5. I don't need to do a size here, but it's a good technique to not to do magic numbers. That's what my teachers told me. So next, I create a value. It's called linear search. I'll tell you about this later. This value we'll need to use to look for a value in array. Next is count. You don't need to do that. Count is just shows how many steps it took to find the value in a linear search. Integer I, that's for our for loop. First of all, we build array, and we take the values from user. Let's do printf. Please input array. Array values. And new line. I'm OCD about that, so it looks better. And we have for loop for that. To build the array, we need just how many values? Yes, just 5. I equals 0, I less than size because we start from 0, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is 5 values. That's why we do less than size, not less than equal or something like that. And increment. Oops. I take the value using scanf. D stands for integer, because I chose to do a integer array here. It's kind of makes sense because we do linear search and it's usually used for numbers. Linear search, that's our value here. Oh no, not here. We build arrays, so we need to get values for our array, which we do right now. Array called array, ARR, and here we take the value for I. Every time we go in a loop, we take value for first integer in array, then second, then third, and so on until 5. Let's see if it works so far. We'll just run it. No, it doesn't. Scanf, what's wrong? Oh yeah, of course. Just a parenthesis. Okay, please input array values 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, works. Next step is we need to ask a user which number or which value would you like to find in the array. Printf, where we ask a question, which value or what value, whatever. You can build your own questions, doesn't matter. Which value would you like to find? new line, of course. Don't forget to close it, or you're gonna be in trouble. Scan F, and here we'll take the value. Guess which value? It's somewhere here, and it's linear search. That's how we call this value that we'll need to look for. And what's the type of it? It's integer. Okay, so we type %t, and we take a value of linear search. Don't forget this ampersand symbol when you take user input from keyboard. Search. Good. And we need so we took the value here. Let's run to check if it works. It's a good technique to check every step you make, because it's easier to find a mistake. It's easier to do just Control-Z and cancel 2 last steps and then start all over again. So it works so far, except this warning, unused. Yeah, we'll fix it. It just says unused variable count, because we named it, we initialized it, but we never used it. I used number 1 for count, because if I do 0 for count and the value that we are looking for will be in the first place. For example, we have array 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and if user says I would like to find number 1, and when we step into the array and we'll see that number 1 is here, it will show up as it took us 0 steps to find it, and which is wrong. It took us basically 1 step. That's why I just initialized it as 1. Here we need another for loop to look for a value of linear search and compare it to every value in our array. As always, in for loop we do I goes to 0, I less than size again, because we need to go through our array as many times as their values, which is 5. That's so good I did it as a size of 5, not more, because it would take me forever to check it all the time for 20 or even more values. Okay, here we compare. Let's see what's in the first place of our array. The first would be array, and as you know that array always starts from 0, so we take 0 here and check if the value in a location of 0 equals to our linear search value that we just took from user input. Linear search, then what happens? If it is right, we need to let the user know that yes, we found it. We need to do it with a printf statement, and we say number. Here the number value was found at location. So if our array starts with 1 and we're looking for the value of 1, we'll find it at the location of 1, and we'll just take this value here and increase it by 1. So at the location, again, that's integer, and it took us integer, oops, not $sign, not yet, the steps to find it. Be as much informative as you can. It's a good technique. It will help you to like here I'm using all those letters. I could just use the numbers and put those 3 integers, but when I will look at this program in a week, I will probably struggle because I will forget which value was after what, and it will take me more time to, I don't know, to learn it, relearn it again. first value was number, and we put the number here. That's the number that we were looking for. And then second would be it was found at the location. Location would be same as this, but we incremented by 1, and I'll just do I plus 1. It's just easier to see, like, the number, let's say 1 was found at the location 1. So if you look at the array, which looks like that, number 1 was found at the location 1, and it took us 1 step to find it. Remember, count equals to 1, so we don't need to increment it. We just put count here. Semicolon, of course, and let's go out of the if statement once we find it. After that, we need to increment our count. So if we don't find it here, then we increment, and it will take us more steps to find the value. Don't forget the count, because it will not make any sense if it took you 50 steps to find the number and you will print just count equals to 0 equals to 1. Okay, we're almost done, and I think it works, so I'm not gonna check it so I don't waste my time and yours, of course. And I'll just do the last step. If something happens and we cannot find the value that user asked us to find in our array, we need to print some error message. So we'll check it here. If count will be more, greater, or equal to size. So if we go beyond the 5, which we have, and we have only 5 values in our array, so if you go beyond the 5, it means something went wrong and there is no point to look for any longer. Let's just print the error. Number. Oh my god, what happened? I just deleted something. Oh no, that's fine. So number, and we put the value of this number that user asked us to find is not present in the array. Clear enough? I hope. And we'll test it in a minute. Okay, fingers crossed. So let's see. If we have a perfect case scenario, we have an array of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Which value would you like to find? I would like to find number 1. Number 1 was found at location 1, which is right here, and it took us 1 step to find it. Perfect. Let's try again. Let's test it. Okay, values should be different now. 2, 6, 4, 7, 9. Which value would you like to find? How about 7? Okay, number 7 was found at location 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it took 4 steps to find it. Now let's see if we try to look for a value that is not in the array. I would like to find 6. Yep, no luck for you today. Good? Okay, I hope it's clear. Please like if you like it, and if you don't like it, don't leave a don't like, just send me a comment so I can improve it. Thank you so much for watching and listening, of course. Bye bye.